This is going to be ranking every U.S. state's most popular tourist attraction by how much it makes me want to visit that state. I got all of these from a website, which I'll have pinned in the comments. Number 50 is Connecticut, the Mystic Seaport Museum. If the best thing your state has to offer is a museum about some boats, I think I'll pass. 49 is Oklahoma, the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum. If I wanted to learn this information, I would just Google it, not go all the way to Oklahoma. 48 is Delaware, Rehoboth Beach and Boardwalk. Every East Coast state has a beach and boardwalk. I can go to one of those. 47, South Carolina, Ripley's Aquarium. There's countless aquariums in the world. You don't have to go to South Carolina to find one. 46, Kansas, the Sedgwick County Zoo. Again, we have these all over America. I don't need to go all the way to Kansas to find one. 45, Maryland, the National Aquarium. Same thing. I don't need to go all the way here to find one. 44, the Georgia Aquarium. Obviously the same thing here, but it beat out the others because it's the largest in the Western Hemisphere. 43, Nebraska, the Henley Dorley Zoo and Aquarium. Now, obviously, since it's two things in one, it's going to be very big, but still not worth making a trip to Nebraska. 42, Mississippi, Vicksburg National Military Park. I'm not a history buff, so this doesn't appeal to me, but maybe it would be higher for some people. 41, Washington, Pike Place Market. It'd be cool to explore if you were already up there, but not worth making a trip for. 40 is Massachusetts, Faneuil Hall Marketplace. Another one that would be cool if you were already in the area, but by itself, it's not really worth the trip. 39 is Rhode Island, Newport Mansion. It's a historic and pretty home, but we have lots of these throughout our country, so I don't need to go all the way there to find one. 38, Utah, Temple Square, a very pretty building that would be much higher on the list for someone who's Mormon, but since I'm not, this building doesn't really have a special meaning to me. 37, Iowa, the Field of Dreams. Maybe a little too high, but as a sports fan, I kept it around this long. 36, West Virginia, Harpers Ferry Park. It's pretty, but there's better ones on the list. 35 is New Hampshire, the Kankamangas Highway. I am sure this is absolutely stunning, but I can get pretty views like this in a lot of different places closer to home. 34 is Maine, Acadia National Park, which is a great place to see the sunrise. Now again, I don't doubt that this is absolutely gorgeous, but again, I can find things similar to this closer to home. 33 is North Dakota, Theodore Roosevelt National Park. If you're noticing a theme in this part of the rankings, we've got a lot of great nature scenery places, just not super unique. 32 is Indiana, Indiana Dunes National Park. Again, cool, but not worth the trip by itself. 31 is Oregon, Multnomah Falls. Absolutely gorgeous, but there's other waterfalls much closer to me, so that's why it's not any higher. 30 is Kentucky, Cumberland Falls State Park. This is nicknamed the Niagara of the South, so that's cool and all, but if I wanted to see Niagara Falls, I would actually go there instead of coming here. 29 is Hawaii, the Pearl Harbor Museum. I know this is a very important place in our nation's history, but this would just be sad and not really something that I'd be enticed to go visit. 28 is Ohio, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, I don't know how this is more visited than Cedar Point because that would have been a lot higher on my list, but this is just okay, not bad, but not great. 27 is Arkansas, Hot Springs National Park. Visiting some hot springs would be pretty cool, so that's why it made it this far on the list, just not any higher because I think I could find something like this closer to me. 26 is Virginia, Colonial Williamsburg. Now, very cool if you're a history buff, but I'm going to be honest, I went there a couple years back and I was absolutely bored out of my mind and hated it, so that's why it's not any higher. 25 is North Carolina, the Biltmore Estate. This home is absolutely massive and gorgeous, so it'd be cool to see, but I just don't know if it by itself is worth a trip. 24 is Illinois, Millennium Park. Now, I've been here and it was pretty cool, but I'm not going all the way to Illinois just to look at a bean. 23 is Michigan, the Henry Ford Museum. Nothing special about this one, but it would be pretty cool to see all the history of cars. 22 is Alabama, the U.S. Space and Rocket Center. Another place that would just be really cool because all the things you could learn. 21, New Jersey, the Atlantic City Boardwalk. This one for me is all about the entertainment value. There'd be a bunch to do here and it'd be a great place to people watch. 20 is Minnesota, the Mall of America. Another place with so much to do beyond just shopping. I've never been here, but I would love to go. 19 is Alaska, Denali State Park. Obviously so much great scenery here that would be really cool to see in person. 18 is Colorado, Rocky Mountain National Park. Another place with just absolutely beautiful views. 17 is Tennessee, Graceland. I just think it would be awesome to see Elvis Presley's home and all the cool things he had there. 16, Idaho, Craters of the Moon National Monument. This landscape just looks surreal and would be neat to see in person. 15 is Vermont, the Ben & Jerry's factory. I absolutely love sweets, so this would be incredible. 14 is Pennsylvania, Independence National Historical Park. So much of our nation's history is here, and I would love to see the Liberty Bell. 13 is Louisiana, the French Quarter. Just the culture and the music and everything you would see in this area would be really cool. 12 is Montana, Glacier National Park. I don't know a ton about this place, but just looking at this picture right here, it is absolutely beautiful. It would be stunning to see. 11 is New Mexico, White Sands National Park. This is just super unique. I don't know if there's anywhere else like this. It would be really cool to see all this white sand. 10, Missouri, the Gateway Arch. First of all, it's just a really cool structure to look at because there's not many other buildings like it. And second of all, you can go up in it, which would offer great views of the city. 9, Nevada, the Las Vegas Strip. So much to do here and a great place to people watch. 8, Wisconsin, the Wisconsin Dells. I love amusement parks, so visiting all these water parks would be a blast. Number 7 is South Dakota, Mount Rushmore. Obviously, there's history here, but I just think it would be awesome to see in person. Number 6 is Wyoming, Yellowstone National Park. This one just speaks for itself. Incredible beauty throughout the entire park. Number 5 is New York, Times Square. I love big cities, so obviously I'm going to be a fan of this one. Just a great place to take in the hustle and bustle of NYC. Number 4 is Texas, the Riverwalk. Maybe some people think this is too high, but I've been here before and I absolutely loved it. One of my favorite places I've ever been. The atmosphere here is incredible. Number 3 is California, Disneyland. This one speaks for itself. It had to be top 3. It's the happiest place on earth. Number 2, Florida, Disney World. Obviously the same thing here, but I put it one spot higher than Disneyland because it's a lot bigger and I think it's a little more well known. And number 1, Arizona, the Grand Canyon. I've never been here, but I would love to go. It looks absolutely surreal and probably one of the prettiest places on earth.